Internalized racism is I've adopted the mentality and ideas of the colonizer. So a more accurate description of the word would
No,
literally
so
be
let's get to the point.
internalized
Do
colonizer.
you think that I fit in one of these uh,
I'm I'm
statements?
asking you, do you think you fit? Do you
No,
think that
no,
the
I
term
don't.
internalized racism towards you fits?
No, and I'm glad I didn't try to guess what the meaning was because I believe
Right.
I conflate the two. If you're saying that internalized racism is adopting the perspective of the colonizer, 100,000%, that's not my perspective. That doesn't apply to me. If you're saying that I have self-hate, no, 100%
I
that's
did
not
not
true.
say
That no, I'm not saying
I
you did. Let me correct it. If this phrase of self-hate is not applied to me either. So internalized racism and self-hate does not apply to me. Do
so
you believe that
if
one of those apply to me?
I do believe the
Which
term
one?
internalized racism.
Now, we gotta. I know we run low on time, but like you're saying that I have adopted the perspective of the colonizer.
Yes. I'll give you a very specific example. You said that you don't believe slavery stole money from the black community.
I did. That's not what I said. I said you cannot evaluate if
I'll
slavery
play the clip.
stole money. No, because if racism stole money, because money wasn't even on the table. It's not like slaves could even make money. So you can't say they stole something they never had a chance to make.
So to be clear, you're saying black people never had anything, so thus it couldn't be stolen. Is that correct?
In slavery, the ones who were slaves, who was purchased as a slave, had nothing to gain or had nothing to they had no possessions to hold on to because they were slaves. They weren't even considered persons, humans. They were property, like animals. They had no money to obtain or to give up or to relinquish. They had no choice in it. So that you can't compare that.
So again, I just want to be very clear on what I'm hearing. You're saying that slaves had no property, so thus it couldn't have been stolen.
Yes.
Okay, that is factually inaccurate. We know that from slave documents that they did have money. They were allowed at times to earn
Well, you
money, and they
well
did have
hold
possessions,
on.
and those
Let's
things
talk
were. I believe you're just demonstrating internalized racism because when I said
how.
I'm going to tell you, I asked you twice. Can you be very clear? Are you saying this? And twice you said yes. And then when I gave you contrary information, you widened it. I'm not considering those kind of
I widened it
slaves.
because I believe that the conversation needs to be deeper than the surface level. Did they gain money or not? Because
Okay.
there's different there's different phases, there's different people that were in different phases of slavery. Okay.
One of them, are you familiar with the phrase moral disengagement?
Moral disengagement, no.
So would you acknowledge, regardless of whatever opinions you hold, you're allowed to hold whatever opinions you want, would you acknowledge that some of the messages that you present cause harm to people?
Yeah, no, you got to we got to be more question. Is that she's a black lady?
She is a black lady, correct? Would you be willing
I
to
think
have
we're
a
talking about the
conversation with her?
same person. I know who she is. I just didn't know her name. But it depends, man. She's super ghetto and
Whoa, 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 whoa. No,
disrespectful.
no, no. She's not super ghetto nor disrespectful. She's
I've been
super
on an interview with
educated.
her.
I understand that. She's
She
super
talks
educated.
she's not very respectful. She talks crazy. I may still consider talking to her, but I just want to put it out there. She was wondering why I didn't debate her or nothing. It's some